Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, in 63 days, Donald Trump will be sworn in as President of the United States of America. But who will he take to the White House with him largely remains a mystery, aside from two appointments. The Trump transition team says there's no chaos, it's all under control, even making time today to host the first world leader to have an audience with the president-elect. Our Washington correspondent Kylie Morris reports.
The first world leader to bow before President-elect Trump will be the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe.
I'd like to build trust with the US President-elect Trump and moreover work together for prosperity and world peace.
They'll meet at Trump Tower in 3 hours' time. It's not clear whether the Prime Minister will have to wait for the lifts with the pizza delivery guy to get his face-to-face, but this is a no-protocol zone, strictly unofficial. After all, Mr. Trump isn't the president yet.
Only because we're very deferential and respectful of the fact that we already have a president of the United States, Barack Obama. He's on his last foreign trip of his presidency, and these meetings are much less formal than they will be once Donald Trump is sworn in as president.
Death fell from the sky, and the world was changed.
In May, when Barack Obama became the first sitting US leader to visit Hiroshima since America dropped the atomic bomb that destroyed the city, Donald Trump was anything but deferential and respectful.
It's pathetic. So he's in Japan, in Hiroshima, and that's fine. Just as long as he doesn't apologize, it's absolutely fine. Who cares?
In truth, no one knows what Abe and Trump will discuss at their Trump Tower meeting. Very few, including the president-elect's own campaign, expected to be on the cusp of taking power. Diplomats of every stripe are hunting for access and second-guessing what the new president might do.
Stand up against the establishment.
His old ally, Nigel Farage, has already dropped by Trump Tower. It's not clear when he'll meet the British Prime Minister. Trump reportedly told Theresa May on the phone that if she was travelling to the US, she should let him know. Others describe the call as confirming that Mr. Trump is keen to engage with the British leader, and soon. Australia resorted to golf diplomacy, getting a personal phone number for Trump from the golfer Greg Norman.
In diplomacy and politics, you use lots of networks.
While the world works out how to deal with Donald Trump as president, Hillary Clinton is coming to terms with her loss. In her first public appearance since conceding, she admitted it had come as a blow.
There have been a few times this past week when all I wanted to do was just to curl up with a good book or our dogs and never leave the house again. I know that over the past week, a lot of people have asked themselves whether America is the country we thought it was. America is worth it. Our children are worth it.
The country America becomes will not only depend on Donald Trump, but his vice president-elect, Indiana Governor Mike Pence, and these people too, meet the predominantly white, predominantly male Republican congressional membership, squeezed in for a smiling selfie with the next Veep today. All doubts about the Trump ascendancy forgotten, Congress now belongs overwhelmingly to them.
Kylie Morris joins us live now from Washington. Kylie.
But it's now more than a week, John, since America chose Donald Trump and its next president, and it's been quite a ride already. I think here's the overarching question, which we don't yet have any answers to, but we're getting hints. Is President Trump going to be like candidate Trump and take a wrecking ball to current policy, wage a war on the media, trample over established conflict of interest norms, or is he going to take a more familiar establishment approach? So on Iran, for example, does he really undo the whole nuclear deal as he promised on the campaign? Or does he find a way to build on what already exists to make it a better deal? I mean, look at these key appointments, the only ones we have so far. Steve Bannon, the provocateur from Breitbart, and Reince Priebus, the establishment Republican. One of each there. So it's attention, and I think that's why there's such impatience about who he puts in cabinet. It will indicate the path that he is favouring, or perhaps there's attention that will be carried on throughout his entire 4 years. I mean, let's remember, very few people imagined he would actually win this thing, even on his own campaign. So the transition is not only bumpy for them, but for everyone trying to read the runes of how President Donald J. Trump will change America and the world.
Kylie Morris in Washington.